SuperX is the best trading platform built on Hyperliquid. It allows you to trade perpetuals, spot, copy trade, and at the same time, you are going to earn XP points, which will give you higher allocation for their upcoming airdrop. And if you want to get started on SuperX yourself, make sure to use my link in the description below because it will give you a permanent discount on the fees. Once you log in, all you need to do is just deposit some fiat or crypto and you can get started. The deposits are super quick and you can use Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin or USDC to top up your account. Trading perpetuals and spot on SuperX is basically exactly the same as every other platform. You just decide if you want to buy long or short, you specify the amount and you can place your order. And you also get a lot of different order types, so you can use them to get the best entries and exits on your positions. And also, if you have any wallets tracked, they will appear in the tracked wallet section and you can always hide those traders if your chart is getting too clogged up. And also there is a huge list of tokens you can trade on both perpetuals and spots. You'll definitely find the most interesting tokens to trade on SuperX. And remember that every single trade you make is going to give you XP points for the future airdrop. But the best feature of SuperX is copy trading, which allows you to find the most profitable wallets and just copy their trades without interacting with the platform at all. In the copy trade section, you can filter out pretty much any wallet you want and immediately start tracking or copy trading them. You also have a few predefined categories and this platform is tracking over 25,000 wallets on Hyperliquid, which will allow you to find the most profitable wallets so you can just copy trade them. And on the list you can find all the necessary information to figure out if the trader you want to copy is profitable or not. And when you are doing your research for finding profitable traders, just make sure that the trader age is at least few months old, so we know this guy isn't brand new and has a good track record. Also, another thing to mention is profit factor. If it's above 1, this means that this trader is profitable, but if it's below 1, for example 0.61, this trader isn't profitable. We can see it by his 7-day PNL. However, those wallets with this platform can still make you a lot of money, but I will show you how in just a few minutes. And actually let me show you one of the smart money traders that I have been tracking. Wallet age 8 months, which is pretty good. He had a last trade 1 day ago, which means that this guy is still active. He has very high profit factor, which means he's profitable, and he has over 96% win rate. And if we take a look at his previous trades, he's actually making decent profits, so I think it's worth to copy trade him. So now let me show you one of the wallets I'm copy trading. His perpetuals PNL is looking quite decent. His age is 3 months, so he's a brand new trader. Last trade 2 minutes ago, so this guy is actively trading and making money. That's why I decided to actually copy trade him. Maybe his recent trades aren't the best, but when we look at the bigger picture, he's actually doing pretty good. And with SuperX, you don't have to guess how much money you would make copy trading somebody. You can run a backtest, which will show you how much money you would make by copy trading this guy. Here you just specify your starting balance. Let's say I would start with $1,000. My copy size is 1-to-1, which means if he uses 10% of his portfolio, it will use 10% of my portfolio too. And time period, 90 days. So by copy trading this guy for 90 days, we would get $3,185 profit starting with $1,000. And this is actually an amazing return on your investment because you pretty much don't have to do anything. All you need to do is find the right wallet and start copy trade them. And once again, you can either copy this trader or track the trader. And every single time this guy makes a trade, I'll be notified inside of my Telegram. Also, you'll get notifications about your executed copy trades and significant position changes. And once the wallet where copy trading closes the position, you will get a nice PNL card. And the Telegram version isn't only for notifications. You can actually use it to perform every other action that you can access on the web version. From the menu, you can select multiple options. For example, you can discover new traders to copy, you can execute copy trader, track the wallets, etc. It's basically a fully functional version inside of Telegram. So if for some reason you don't have access to your desktop, you can always perform everything on Telegram, even searching for profitable wallets to track or copy trade or execute the long and short positions. And SuperX Telegram interface is super responsive, so once you do an action inside your Telegram bot, it will be reflected on the website immediately. Let me actually show you an example. I just added a new wallet. Let me refresh the page, go to my tracked wallets. And as you can see, I just added this wallet a few seconds ago on my Telegram. And even though the Telegram version is very powerful, I prefer to use the web version. So now let me show you how to actually copy trade a wallet on SuperX. So if your backtest looks promising and you want to copy trade a wallet, just click on copy trader. And right here, I'll explain to you how these settings work. So you remember those not profitable guys that I showed you before? And this is where counter trades is very handy, because if somebody is consistently losing money, you can just counter trade them, which means you will do opposite of what they are doing. So for example, if they are only placing longs and every single time after this the price dips, then you can use counter trade and you will automatically open a short position when they open a long position, which allows you to make money from the traders who don't know what they are doing and are very bad at trading. And it's way easier to find a wallet which is losing money consistently rather than making money, which makes counter trading super useful. But for this guy, since he has a good track record, we are just going to copy trade him one-to-one. And now I explain to you all the options you can use to copy trade this wallet. So first one is the tag. So you just give him a name so you know which trader is it. And let's say we just call him 97% win rate. Now is the copy size. And if you use one, as I mentioned, we are just going to use the same proportion of your portfolio per trade as the trader does. So for example, if he places a trade and he's using 10% of his portfolio, we are going to use 10% of your portfolio too. However, if you use 0.5x, if he goes with 10%, you are going to go with 5%. And going with the smaller copy size can reduce your risk, but at the same time reduce your potential gains. And if you want to get more risky, you can always change this number to something higher than 1, like 2x, which will open higher position. Now you have limit buy at a lower price. If you enable it, you can specify how much you want the price to drop to actually enter a position yourself, which can give you a better entry. You also have an option to skip copy trade if your position would be less than $12 because it's a minimal amount that's required for copy trading, or you can just set up that it will buy every single time at $12. You can also set up custom take profit or stop losses if, for example, you don't want to wait for the wallet you are tracking to exit. You can specify your own take profit and stop loss. So for example, if we make 50%, we want to exit fully. And you can add multiple take profits and stop losses for your position. And max margin per trade and max total margin are totally optional, but if you want to manage your risk properly, I recommend you set it up. I set up my personally for $75, so my max position margin will be $75 and no more than $200 in total. And also you have more advanced settings if you want to specify your copy trading even further. And below you can also specify which tickers you want to trade or which ones you want to blacklist. So for example, if we whitelist Bitcoin, Ethereum and Solana, we are only going to copy these specific trades, everything else will be skipped. And you can also do similar thing with blacklisting. For example, if you don't want to trade AVAX at all, you just select AVAX and you will never copy trade this guy when he's trading AVAX. And now once you specify your settings, just click confirm and the bot will do all the work for you. You just wait for the trader to make the trades. And if you would like to see a challenge video where I put $1,000 to copy trade on SuperX, then let me know in the comments and I will record it for you. And remember that every single trade you make on SuperX, it doesn't matter if it's copy trading or trading on perpetuals or spot, is going to give you higher ranking for their upcoming airdrop. So make sure to crank up the volume to get as many XP points as possible. And also SuperX have frequent trading competitions which allow you to get prizes for basically trading on their platform. So it's no-brainer if you want to use it. And remember, this airdrop isn't going to be Hyperliquid airdrop. They're going to create their own token in the future. And also another interesting tab on SuperX is the KOL section. You can find verified KOL wallets right here on SuperX. For example, James Wynn or Andrew Tate, you probably heard about them a lot. And for example, Andrew Tate isn't the best guy to copy trade. You can always counter trade him and you'll make a lot of money because he's right now down 654,000. So if you want to try copy trading on SuperX, make sure to use my link in the description down below. It will give you reduced trading fees, and every single trade you make on this platform will give you XP points, which will give you a share of their future airdrop. And if you have any further questions about the SuperX platform, make sure to leave them in the comments below. And if you like this video, I'm pretty sure you're going to like this one too.